This is the portfolio rubric guidance for Standard 2 RIKID 2. Identify the main topic of a multi-paragraph text, as well as the focus of specific paragraphs within that text. This should be done with an informational text. Ideally, you will use the informational text that you are reading in your classroom as part of your reading curriculum. This should be an informational text the students have studied and know about. First, the teacher will want to assess the student's ability to identify the main topic and key details from an informational text that the student is familiar with, as I said, from reading multiple times in class as part of your reading curriculum. Note that a key detail explains or describes what is the main topic. Details in the text are describing and retelling something about the text. So an example of these two. If the main topic is about insects, a detail would be that ladybugs are insects. Another detail might be that bees are insects. But a key detail is explaining or describing insects. It's describing or explaining the main topic. So a key detail about insects would be that they have 6 legs. Another key detail that might be in the text is that insects have 2 antennae. So when assessing this standard, first thinking about the first grade expectations, the student is identifying the main topic and key details. Once they are able to do that, the teacher would move into assessing the second grade expectation, which is assessing the student's ability to determine the main focus of specific paragraphs in that text, in addition to describing the key details and identifying the main topic. Once the student is able to determine the main focus of specific paragraphs, then the teacher can move into the additional third grade expectations. Not only are the students identifying the main idea and key details, they are also summarizing how those details support the main idea. In the suggested task, you see some suggested questions you could ask the student in order to get them to think about these topics that they should be writing about. So after you read your informational text, you could ask the student, what is this text about? To find out if they know the main topic. Or you could say, what is the main topic of this text? You would also want to ask questions to prompt them to give you key details. So you could ask, what are the most important details that you recall about and whatever the main topic is? To assess levels 3 through 5, the student's ability to determine the main focus, the teacher may need to point out which paragraph. So they could ask, what was the focus of paragraph 3 as an example? Then if you move into levels 6 and 7, include question stems that ask the students about those details or how do those details support whatever the main idea is. This is a writing assessment for all the levels. So the required method of evidence is your student writing piece. There should be no videos included as student work. Once you have your student writing piece, you are ready to score the writing piece. When you are looking at your student's writing, if the student can provide some information on that text, but they are not able to provide the main topic or tell you what are the key details, that is a level 0. If the student can identify the main topic and retell 2 key details, that is the score of a level 1. At level 2, the student is able to identify the main topic and retell 3 or more key details of the text. Looking at level 3, the student work has included the main topic. They are able to identify the main focus of specific paragraphs. If they are able to identify the main focus of at least one specific paragraph, that is a score of a level 3. If the student is able to identify the main topic and they are able to identify the main focus of 2 different paragraphs, that is the score of a level 4. If the student is able to identify the main topic and identify the main focus of 3 or more different paragraphs in the text, that is the score of a level 5. When the student is able to identify the main topic, at least 2 of the key details, and they can summarize how these details support the main idea, that is the score of a level 6. If the student is able to identify the main topic and at least 3 key details, and they can summarize how those 3 key details support the main idea, that is the score of a level 7.